Wisconsin students will be required to learn about the Jewish Holocaust and other genocides in social studies class under a bill signed into law today by Governor Tony Evers. New at 5, Taylor Lumpkin shows us why this is so important to so many.
It's been said that those who don't learn from history are doomed to repeat it, which is why officials here in Wisconsin are celebrating the monumental moment where a bill making it mandatory for students in the state to learn about the Holocaust has now become law.
It is one of those moments that I'll remember for the rest of my life.
With the stroke of his pen, Governor Tony Evers has set the new standard for public and private schools in Wisconsin, who will now be required to teach the history of the Holocaust and other genocides by no later than the 2022-23 school year.
If we don't know history, we are bound to repeat it, and this is one thing we're saying: never again.
State Senator Alberta Darling, a key sponsor of Senate Bill 69, also known as the Holocaust Education Bill, says the instruction will need to be taught at least once to students between 5th and 8th grade and once in high school. The law also requires the curriculum to be developed with help from other states and entities that are currently teaching these courses.
PERC is now going to be one of the engines behind the provider of content. We've created a website especially for these teachers.
Holocaust survivor Eva Zaret, who now lives in Wisconsin, says legislation like this is key.
Hatred brought me terrible pain. Destroyed my family, murdered my whole father's family.
Taking a closer look, other subjects that are mandated to be taught in schools in Wisconsin, along with the Holocaust, include American Indian Studies, environmental education, American labor, and more.
There is importance in talking about systemic oppression, abuse of power, even the way propaganda is used to perpetuate stereotypes and beliefs about people groups, because that has not gone away.
State officials add that the bill passed unanimously in the legislature, and curriculum for the Holocaust is already set up for teachers to start following. In Milwaukee, Taylor Lumpkin, TMJ4 News.
With Holocaust instruction signed into law in Wisconsin, it got us wondering which states currently require this education. You see a map here showing 17 states that currently mandate Holocaust learning, including our neighbors in Illinois and Michigan. According to the United States Holocaust Memorial Museum, Arkansas will require students to learn of the Jewish Holocaust starting next year.